All right, guys, we are here in New Jersey. I'm back here for the final time of being here at my family's bike shop. We've had this place since 2007, and this shop that's right here was actually the shop that I got my first real BMX bike from in 1995. So we've had it for 18 years, and it is finally coming to an end. This isn't a sad video. I am here happy just being a part of it and just reminiscing on everything. Today I'm going to be hanging out here at the shop. I have no idea who's going to be coming through, but either or I'm going to bring you guys inside. I'm going to show you what it looks like right now. It's a lot different than what you guys have seen in previous videos. So let's go on in. All right, so here we are inside the shop, and as you can see behind me, there's really not much going on here. All the racks down there are completely bare, except for like 4 bikes. And all this right here is the only bikes that we have left, and there's like something like 30 bikes at this point. It's been going really well. Thank you guys for all the support, everybody coming in and buying stuff. So we still have these bikes to get rid of, and hopefully we'll be able to do that in the next week or so. Let me show you guys the old school bikes and give you guys an update and everything. Maddie will be able to chime in and help me here, but like all of these are available. There's nobody that has, there hasn't been really much interest in these old bikes, has there? No, not at all. I think this one's gone, right? Yep, sounds like Dave's getting this one. This AMF is still available. This bike just sold, okay? So the Mongoose FS1 just sold, but we still have the Mike Dominguez Diamondback right here. And this bike is super cool. Maddie's showing the levers. We heard that these are a hot commodity. So yeah, if you guys get this bike, you get the levers as well. And the brakes, they have 87 on it or something like that? Was that the thing? Yeah. Right here, my friend Greg is getting this Bicycle World bike, but also we still have this, we believe it's a 1992 GT Interceptor. And yeah, there's some nice parts on this bike. Let me show you guys here. Maddie went right to the pedals because we heard that these pedals are some kind of magnesium sought after pedals, and they have the, what does it say on it?
KKT Lightning.
KKT Lightning, okay? And they are really mint, and they are the best feeling bearings I've ever felt in my life. They've been unbelievable, really, really good. So yeah, and it's also got awesome wheels on it and everything. So, but that bike is still available. If any of you guys are interested, I don't know, by the time this video comes out, they might be sold. But either way, we'll keep you guys updated on it. But let me show you guys this one. This is a bike that I'm keeping right here. This is my Haro, and it was signed by Dave Muir right here. It was when he came to Incline Club. So this bike I am keeping for sure. And then let me show you over here. Oh, and here's Brooklyn. Fresh out of the bathroom. How's it going, Brooklyn?
Busy.
Yeah, Brooklyn's been doing a lot of work with like all the repairs and everything as well. And
Doing all the check-overs.
We'll get back over there. We'll come check them out over there. Let me see. I gotta show you guys where the BMX bikes were. Keyword were. There's a lot of stuff that's been sold here, man. We're really lucky that all of you guys have supported the shop. I mean, when we were fully packed and right now too. While we're on our way over here, we'll show you this area. Like we have like just random stuff that's like for sale. Hopefully we'll get a bunch of this stuff sold. I heard this was $1 each. And then I was like, there's a really big difference between this being $1 and this being $1. So
choose wisely.
Yeah, I get first come, first serve. Right here, I'm surprised this is even here. I thought you guys would have kept this for sure. It's a Park Tools like toilet roll holder. Yeah, it was listed for 25 bucks, guys. So that's a pretty good deal right there. I'm just really surprised. I thought we would have kept that for sure. Over here, there's a bunch of random stuff. This is the $5 table, and apparently that's what my shoes are valued at. We're giving these away for 5 bucks. Here's like a size 5. These are my signature ones. Crazy, can't even believe it, but that's just the way it is. Oh, and also you guys can come by and you can also get yourself a DVD, some BMX DVDs. And if you can't find BMX DVDs, you can come over here if you guys are interested in possibly getting your hands on, where'd it go? Did somebody buy it already? There was, as soon as I looked at it, I was like, the one that was on the top wasn't even a BMX DVD. I'm trying to find it. I don't see. Those are BMX. Oh, here it is. This is the one that was on the top. Sleepy Hollow. It's like $5 bucks. It is a $5 table. So first come, first serve. Sleepy Hollow. Is this another one? Did we find? Yeah. Wow, another one. Another one of my signature Snafu sprockets right here. This is a jet fuel one. Somebody just bought the one that we listed up yesterday on my Instagram story. They're getting it shipped. It was a $5 one. So yeah, first come, first serve. It is shipping on my Instagram. But over here, you can see this is where all the BMX bikes were. We had them all on racks. They are all gone. We have the racks gone and everything. Over here, there's some SC Bicycles hoodies. Look at this, Stand with Scotty shirt that's still here, which is really cool to still see after all this time. And we have some Maddie shirts, and we have more SC stuff. And then over here, I'm shocked to see that there's this many left. I really am, but look at how much Cancel It Down stuff is still here. These things, yeah, I'm just gonna say, I guess I'll say it right now, dude, I'm like giving these shirts away on our website. So if you guys want, you guys can go to cancelitdown.com. A long story, but when I ordered the shirts originally, this is that's my mom. That's somebody's package. I think she kicked the metal. It wasn't throwing your package, I can promise you. But here's a quick story about Cancel It Down. So when I first ordered Cancel It Down shirts, I told the lady I was working with, I was like, yeah, I would love to do 3 shirt designs that I did. I was like, and I would like to do them in 3 different colors. And she said, okay, great. And she sent me the slip, and the slip was so hard to read. And I just said, okay, everything looks good to me. But what turned out is she ordered, I was gonna do like 1,500 of each shirt design, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500 of each shirt design, and I was gonna split those colors. She ended up getting 1,500 shirts in that color, 1,500 shirts in that color, 1,500 shirts in that color. So that's why this one right here, see how this design right here is in the center? They're all red ones right here because they're all that one design. She did 1,500 of them. So I ended up ordering all of those, and I was like, what? Now I have to order more to get the different colors. So I felt bad because like it was just it was me. I didn't read the thing right. Even though it was like a different terminology, I had no idea. But I ordered so many more shirts than I planned on ordering, and they were all the same. Like I didn't want to get all these red shirts. That was not my goal at all. But yeah, it was just me being an idiot. But I didn't, complain or anything like that. I just ate it. But yeah, we still have shirts left. Let's keep on going. Some more stuff over here, more clothes. Nothing's over here. You can see everything is gone. Now over here in this side of the shop, these are all the bikes that are already sold right here. So all of these are sold. They're waiting for people to come pick them up or whatever it is. So they're just waiting in hiatus. And you can see against the walls, there's barely anything up. And while we're here, we're gonna be taking down a bunch of stuff. The goal is to get everything down and try to like simplify everything so it's all clean so we can get out of here when the time is up. But we're gonna go take a trip in the back and show you guys what's going on. So Brooklyn's still working right now, but I'm gonna show you guys everything that's here. Here's a couple bikes that Brooklyn's building. There's something that was seen on the channel at one point. There's a CW, the old school bike that just sold. Maddie is packaging that up and he's sending it over to a guy that has an amazing collection. Really cool collection. We have electric bikes that Brooklyn's been working on. Let me tell you guys this too, while you guys are looking at these bikes. This store has turned into, like over the past few months, every time I come in here, there's just Surons everywhere. So I figured we would change SC Action Sports to Suron Center Action Sports, like, cause there was that many people coming in here for it. Like, Brooklyn knows his way around the Suron, that's all I'm gonna say. Brooklyn's over here working on a felt. What are you doing over here, BK?
This was done yesterday. He just needs grips, so I'm just swapping the grips. And then this Schwinn is just, we're not gonna discuss that.
Okay, we're not even gonna discuss that, so it is what it is. Keep on coming, guys, let's go. Also one thing, I guess I'll point out this, like if you guys look up, there's some frames that are up there. Bicycle frame, there's a casting. You look over the garage, you see that one with the roadkill stickers? That is my personal Cannondale. Like, I'm bringing all that stuff back home with me for sure. And then behind me too, you can see there's other frames hanging up there too. So we're gonna be going through all of this stuff today. I'll be bringing them down little by little and showing you guys and deciding what we're gonna be keeping. But I'm gonna show you guys the back of the store. And right now, we're about to have the coolest guy ever enter. Ladies and gentlemen, Big Scotty, and this is here. Did you get a good deal on donuts?
I did.
How many did you get?
Donut.
How much were they?
24.
And $24, 24 donuts?
$25.
Oh wait, it's
Plus tax.
Oh, okay, that's
Dollar donut plus.
We'll check that out in a little bit, but showing everybody the back here. So this is where we kept all of the bikes. This is where it was just like piles of bikes in boxes everywhere, and now it's just mayhem. There's just nothing going on here, man. It's so sad to see. Like, that's my camera bag. It's down on the ground right there. I was like, I guess I'll put it in here. It's so weird, man. It's strange seeing nothing back here for like the first time in so long. I'll show you guys around the rest of the shop. Like I'll be honest with you. This shop has always been a mess. Like, it's never been clean ever. That was even before it was ours. My dad's back here in the dark.
What is there? Working.
Oh, the lights don't work. That makes more sense. So this was like an office area. I remember like as a kid when it was called Bicycle World, I'd come back here. That's where the owner's office was. Either way, I mean, that's pretty much it. I'm going to show you guys for right now. So we will check back in once we do something exciting. Oh, Maddie just got this Mongoose dirt scooter. That's pretty cool. It's awesome, actually. I wonder what year it is. Do you know?
I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, Maddie. Yeah, somebody gifted this to Maddie.
Feels great.
Yeah, it looks pretty nice. I haven't ridden a scooter in forever. I'm actually like scared if I like start falling over to the right. It's kind of cool. Oh. Yeah, it is a good point though. Anything I do is a liability. All right. Well, yeah. All right. Well, we'll check back in a little bit, guys. I'm sure there's gonna be some stuff to do today. I just want to show you guys this. This is a current order right here. So you have what, a frame, and what else did you get here?
A sprocket.
Oh, what sprocket did you get?
I don't know, but it's pink.
Where is it? Where'd it go? Did we lose it? Oh, okay. Yeah. So you got that sprocket. You got Maddie's old tall order frame and this shirt. How much did it cost you today?
$10.
That is so ridiculous.
I can't believe that.
It is so ridiculous. The $5 table. I wasn't messing around, guys. No joke. That's hilarious. Well, thanks for coming in today.
Thank you for everything.
Oh my goodness. Wow, how cool is she, huh? How cool is she?
Everybody wants their bike sign. Keep going.
No,
Come on, he wants his bike
Come
sign.
on.
Let's go.
He wants you, he needs you to sign it.
We're paying customers. All right, so we've been doing a bunch of work here at the shop, and I'm going to show you guys everything that I collected that's going back with me to Florida. Let me show you. So I guess we'll just start in the end. I have a stack full of magazines. Can't have enough ride magazines, in my opinion. So there is some magazines are right here in this one and also in that. Right here is a portable DVD player, and I have a lot of props, and I'm excited to use that. Now over here is all my frames. I'm going to show you. This is going to be very overwhelming, and I'm going to try to explain them as much as I can remember them. So all these right here, these are my original felts. That white one is my first brakeless bike that I ever had. Right here is another felt, the same exact frame. I don't really remember too much about that one, but there's probably some value to it. Now this one's really cool. This is a Hyper C2 frame. I think it's a C2. And you can see on the back right there, this is the first one. So that was the prototype version of it. So Mike Laird made that one. That's why it's marked like that. Yeah, looks really cool. Now this next one right here is a Fit Mike Aiken signed by the man himself. That's so awesome. Now over here is one of my franchise killers. I think this is one of the ones like where, I don't know, this one, I could see it has the monster emblems on it. I think I could find some really cool videos that will make sense of when I had that frame. We'll cover that. Now this bike right here is really important. This is my last gold medal was on this frame right here in 2012. That is one of my felt frames. Next one is another of the same exact frame, black one. I'm not too sure. Can't really tell you much about it just right now. I'll figure it out. This one's pretty cool. This is a Felt Bikes Sheriff frame. This is my first signature frame. This is actually before these right here. This is the pre of it. So you can see that it has the brakes that are welded on. They're non-removable. It was that long ago. Now this next one is super cool. This is a Hoffman Condor signed by Matt Hoffman, where he says, "You are my hero to me." That's ridiculous. And I'm very proud of that bike. Now this next one is another one of my Hypers. Now you can see this one doesn't have a number on the back of it. So that's one of the production frames. I really don't know how that worked. Now this one I believe is like another prototype version of that one. And yeah, I have a few of those and they're really, really cool. Mike Laird made all of those. Now moving on to these frames over here. This is a little bit more of the same. This one was my gold setup. I don't really remember what I did on this bike, but it was a cool bike. This one is another one of my franchise killer frames. I have a few of those. This one right here is a cast-in mini frame. I have no emotional attachment to this one, except for it was in the back of my shop, and it was really, really nice. And I always used to look at it, and I always liked cast-in frames. Over here, we have another one, and I believe this one was rewelded. I'll tell you guys that story one day. And this one was the jet fuel that I had when I was filming all my videos for my YouTube channels. That was actually really important to me. That was a lot of frames, Corey.
A lot of frames.
That was a lot of frames, dude. That's ridiculous. All right, but we're not done yet. We're going to keep going. Right here is my final race bikes I ever had. These are roadkill frames. My dad painted these with a spray can. That's why the red and black's there. I have both of these. They are coming with me for sure. Now, over here is like my favorite bike of all time. One of my most prized possessions. This is my Cannondale race bike that I used to have, but it turned into a freestyle bike, and I used to damage it all the time. And before we had the bike shop, and I was riding for roadkill, that's why there's stickers on it like that. But it is a Cannondale. Picture of one of the Spice Girls on there. The ice cream man would come by, and you would get like a Spice Girls like candy or whatever, and it would come with a sticker. And I thought it was a cool idea to put on my bike. But the funny thing about this bike is the fact that this one was always bending in the front. The head tube would always oval out. So it was something where it was so frustrating. We're like, we're done. We're not using this bike. So I left it here at this bike shop before it was my bike shop. And it was probably about 10 years later when we took over the shop. We ended up taking this bike and seeing it in the top over there, so I kept it, which is pretty cool. So I'm so glad that they didn't throw it away. They had it in the back of the shop the whole time. So one of my favorite bikes of all time, and very happy to have it. But I got to bring all this stuff back to Florida. My dad's going to bring it in like a month or two in his trailer. I just don't know where I'm going to put it. I really have no idea, but we'll figure that one out.
So this is the bike that I used to smoke you on.
Yeah, that was the one right there, right?
That was the one. I would always last straight away, just past you, going towards the finish line.
Yeah, he's always a strong finisher, Corey.
Oh, yeah.
He always waited to the end and just would, because he would make you feel like you were fast. You're like, oh my God, I'm finally going to beat him. Today's the day. And then he would just fly right past. I remember those days. You're like, how do you feel about it? I played that one good?
Feel pretty good.
It's exactly what you wanted, right?
Yeah.
I figured I would finally let you have that one since we're here at the end of the days of the bike shop.
All these years later, the truth comes out.
My dad is putting the trailer on his truck right now. We ended up loading everything. All of our stuff is in here now. Everything I showed you guys, plus more. It's going to my dad. What do you think, BK? Does it look safe?
Well, I don't know what he wants me to actually strap.
I guess we should strap those frames, right?
Careful when you pick up the front wheel.
That one's the loose one? Thank you for telling me.
I went to flip it and whee!
Yeah, we'll keep off. All right. So that's going to be it for me being here at the shop. Today's been an awesome day, honestly. Like, I had so much fun hanging out here with everyone. There was a couple people that came by and I got to meet them today. I got to hear their stories, and it was great. It really was. I gave away so many shirts and just so many random things to people too. And it felt good, it really did. So it's sad that the shop is closing, but I figured there is no better way to end this video than to do it in the back of the shop that you guys all know. This is where we filmed all the videos. Everything happened here. How do you feel about this, Core?
I was just thinking, do you remember prior to the channel, you and I launched on top of the roof?
We set up a 6-foot ramp, and we both jumped onto the roof doing a train, which was so sketchy. And the owner of the building found out. She was pissed.
She didn't like that. Your mom yelled at us for days.
What happened?
No, we were talking about when we jumped on the roof, and Carol got mad.
God, hell yeah. She didn't like that.
She didn't like that at all. But it was
Good
awesome.
times.
Everything. There was good times all around, man. And that's what the best part about this whole experience was with the channel. So, but yeah, that's going to be it for this one. The last time you guys are all going to see it, there's still bikes available. The Dominguez is still available if this video comes out, and it's in this video, it's still available. The GT Interceptor from like 1992 with all those awesome parts on it is still available. And we have all those other old school bikes. But there's a couple other bikes in here too. And we're getting all of our stuff out of here though, and it's all coming back to Florida, even though I have no place to put it. I still have to figure this out, but either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you guys for all the good times. I appreciate you guys being a part of this with all of us, and it really just means a lot to me and my family, so thank you guys again, and that's it guys. We'll see you later. Peace.